I don't know. It's kind of hard to talk about when he's staring at me.
Next up, on the list is some questionable topics that we are asked to talk about. So it's concept as NA lore. So obviously Hoon and Zane, you guys have been frenemies for a while. Now you're friends, but it's been a couple seasons that you guys went back and forth from being on the same team to being different teams and now back together. You want to talk about your relationship with now your buddy Moba in the pro scene now.
The relationship.
Is it a situationship or is it a relationship?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to talk about when he's staring at me.
What's going on?
What's going on?
If you need help, blink twice.
In pro scene, like, yeah, the members always change, and then I don't know. He's always been in the top of the teams, and then he's a proven jungler that we don't really need to question playing with him.
And do you think he has changed since you've known him? Like, and how did your relationship change with Zane?
It definitely changed for the better, I would say. Well, at first it was really hard because, you know, we're a lot of egoistic fucks who can't just, you know, listen to other people's opinions. Oh, sorry, but but you know, it's like you kind of have to get to know about people before you know if they're like how they are, and then I think I have a clear picture of how MOBA is now. And then
am I allowed to poke the bear?
And do you want to describe to us what is your like picture of MOBA now?
Well, he just doesn't filter what he thinks. It's like a straightforward. You could be offended, you could be annoyed, but then he's not insulting you because he's the evil person. He just thinks you're bad because you're bad, you know? Or you should do this because I think you should do this, not because I don't like you. And then if you understand what people actually like mean when they speak, like if you understand that, then you understand them more.
And it's I guess it's better. Yeah. It's better than someone who doesn't say what they think, but behind your back they're talking about you.
There are a few, yeah. There are a few.
Go ahead, Weezy.
I was gonna say it's funny that you mentioned because he has no filter. It's probably because he's from New York, man. That's how New Yorkers are, you know. That's how they are. The New York people
New Yorkers are.
Just tell you straight how it is, man. But I think also it's your guys' competitive nature. Like, I mean, for you guys to have a common goal, it kind of helps you bond and be able to
for sure.
work toward it. And I think that's focusing on what's more important than, you know, the drama. I mean, there's always going to be drama in the competitive scene. It's really just two players trying to get that trophy on opposite sides of the table. But to be able to join forces, man, and put your differences aside says a lot about you guys.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually, having the same goal. Like, even if I like the person, if we have a different goal, like, we're not going to get along, you know?
I'm allowed to ask, like, what's the difference between playing with him versus somebody like Best Player who you played with a lot in the past?
There's definitely a huge difference, but then I think anything has a pros and cons. Like, Carlos is more he's more careful about his opinions, and then he would try to, like, you know, kind of like make it sound better whenever he does feedbacks and stuff like that, instead of going hard at it. I think Zane's a little opposite when it comes to those.
And what about end game? Because What are some of the reasons why it kind of did not work out after all that time you guys spent together from last 2 seasons as a team that drifted apart between you and Best Player?
I guess it's not just me. It's not just one person thingy. Like, I think the whole team synergy is just. I guess it was a little different than what we expected. Like, he had a different idea about practice, about how we should treat the scrims and all that stuff. Yeah, I think there's definitely there was a difference in that sense, and then definitely losing the NACT played a part. Because when you lose, you will try to like find the problem, right? And then when you win, even if there's a problem, you will just overlook it. All good now because we won. I think it's something like that.